Good evening. Today is Thursday, May 20th, 2021, and this is the meeting for the Board for the Civilian Police Oversight Agency. Chair Oblivious is out this evening, so I will be stepping in for him. Other members of the agency that are present are Dr. William Cass, new member Gion Ralph, member Eric Nixon, new member Richard, I completely just kind of spaced for a minute. Richard Johnson. And I think that's it as far as members go of the board. Our counsel, Tina Gooch, is joining us. And then we also have Elizabeth Martinez with the DOJ sitting in and Lindsay Van Meter with the City Attorney's Office. Next item on our agenda is the approval. Can I have a motion to approve?
I move we approve the agenda.
Thank you, Dr. Cass. And a second?
Second.
Thank you, Member Nixon. Any discussion? Seeing none, I have a couple. I would like to make a motion that we amend the agenda by removing item 10, serious use of force and officer-involved shootings, as that material was not made available to the board. Can I have a second?
Was there a reason why it wasn't made available?
Before we get into discussion, we do need to have a second, I believe.
Second.
Thank you.
Sure.
I think the same hiccups that we experienced last month with the new platform that the cases are being sent over from FRB on continues. And so we're just going to table that until next month's meeting. Any other discussion? Okay, Ms. Varela, will you call the roll?
Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Johnson?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Member Rell?
Yes.
That motion passed 5-0.
Thank you, Ms. Varela.
Thank you.
I would like to also make a motion to add a new item, item 7, for a procedural vote suspending Article 6.8A of our policies and procedures, which states every board member who is within the room shall vote upon each question except those who have disqualified themselves due to a conflict of interest. After the completion of item 6, reports from city departments. So to put a vote in there. This is intended to excuse new members Johnson and Ralph from voting on cases for this month, as those materials were not made available to them. So that's a motion. Do I have a second?
Member Johnson, I second the motion.
Thank you, Member Johnson. Any discussion? Great. Then Ms. Varela, will you call the roll?
Yes. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Johnson?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Member Rell?
Yes.
Thank you. That passed 5-0.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Next item on our agenda is public comments. We did receive...
Excuse me, Vice Chair Galloway, do you want to go back and do you have to go back and approve the agenda as amended?
Yes, we do. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. So then can I have a motion to approve the agenda as amended?
Or a second?
Okay, I'll second that. Any further discussion?
Sorry, Vice Chair Galloway, you motioned to amend it, so we need a second from another member.
I think that Member Nixon voted to do made the motion to amend, and I second that motion.
Okay, I just want to make, okay.
Yeah. So any discussion? Any further amendments needed? Okay. Ms. Varela, if you'll call the roll on that, please.
Okay. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Johnson?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Nixon?
Yes.
Member Rel?
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passed 5-0.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on our agenda is public comments. We did receive one public comment that was distributed to board members prior to tonight's meeting and will be included in the minutes for this month's meeting. Next item on the agenda is the review and approval of minutes from May 10th, 2021. Do I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I move to approve the minutes from May 10th, 2021.
Thank you. Do we have a second? I'll second. Any discussion about those minutes? Seeing none, I would ask Ms. Varela to take the roll on that, please.
Okay. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Johnson?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Member Rel?
Yes.
Motion to approve 5-0. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next item on our agenda is the new item that we have passed with our amended agenda. At this point, I would like to make a motion to suspend Article 6.8A of the board's policies and procedures for the May 20th, 2021 meeting, allowing for members Johnson and Ralph to be excused from voting on new items 8, 9, and 10, as they were not provided case materials to review. This will require a 2/3 vote of members present to pass. So that was the motion. Can I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion? And this was run by council, so we are good here. With that, Ms. Varela, if you will take the roll, please.
Sure. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Johnson?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Member Rel?
Yes.
That motion passed 5-0. Thank you.
Okay, so for these next 3 items on our agenda, members Johnson and Ralph are excused from voting. The next item is a request for reconsideration on case 210-20, sorry. Okay, do we have any motions one way or the other? All right, then I'm going to move that we not grant the appeal request for this complainant.
I second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, Ms. Varela, if you would please call the roll.
Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
That motion passed 3-0 with 2 members excused.
Thank you, Ms. Varela. Next item on our agenda is item 9, and it is composed of 5 parts.
I move we accept the findings of the agency.
Thank you, Dr. Cass. And I'll second that since it's just the 3 of us. Any other discussion? Okay. Ms. Varela, please.
Sure. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Nixon?
No.
That motion passed 2-1 with 2 members excused.
Thank you, Ms. Varela. Item B is the exonerated cases. I would make a motion that we approve the findings of item 9B, exonerated cases 13620 and 33020 from the agency. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Dr. Cass. A motion and a second to approve the findings of item 9B, exonerated cases. Any other discussion? Ms. Varela, if you would like to call the roll, please.
Sure. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass? Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Nixon?
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passes 3-0.
Wonderful. Next item on the agenda is 9C, exonerated and sustained. I would make a motion that we accept the findings of the agency for cases 293-20 and 304-20.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, Ms. Varela, if you will call the roll, please.
Sure. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passed 3-0.
Next item on the agenda is 9D, not sustained and unfounded, case number 72-20. I move that we accept the findings of the agency in this case.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay. Ms. Varela?
Yes. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass? Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Thank you. Member Nixon?
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passed 3-0 with 2 members excused.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is unfounded cases. Okay, I'll second that motion to table case 013-21. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, Ms. Varela, will you please call the roll?
Yes. Member Galloway?
Yes.
Member Dr. Cass?
Yes.
Member Nixon?
Yes.
Thank you. That motion passed 3-0 with 2 members excused.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next item on our agenda is the non-concurrence cases 249-20 and 293-20. This, I feel like just happens too infrequently. I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do with it. Is it just kind of like a receipt be noted that the chief of police or acting chief of police has disagreed with our findings?
Vice Chair Galloway, yes, it's on to highlight the fact that there were non-concurrences. In the case of 249-20, the non-concurrence, we learned about via the letter to the citizen, and we have not received an explanation as to why there was a non-concurrence in that case. I have informed the department that their response in that case was inadequate, and we have yet to get a response for 249-20. For 293-20, you were provided a copy of the explained non-concurrence. The other factor for these being listed is so that the monitor can easily pick these cases for review as a part of the independent monitor's reports.
Perfect. We don't need to take action on these then, correct? Wonderful.